Hey, what's going on YouTube? In this video, I want to do a quick review on this 3-in-1 fast charger that I picked up from Amazon just a few days ago. And I want to kind of give you a review to let you know if this is something that will fit into your day-to-day lifestyle. I want to do this review to let you know if this is something worthy of purchasing. So let's get into the video. So this is a 3-in-1 fast charger, which I picked up because it allows me to charge my iPhone, my AirPods, and my Apple Watch all at the same time and not have to worry about having different chargers for each item. So there's a few areas I want to get into, and the first area is going to be setup. Now, overall, the setup is pretty easy. The cool thing I like about this wireless charger is you don't have to use your existing cables that come with both your iPhone, your AirPods, and your Apple Watch. The cool thing is you can take these additional chargers to work to charge your iPhone, your AirPods, and your Apple Watch. Taking a quick look at the iPhone itself. Now you can use this in both horizontal and you can use this in vertical. Just keep in mind, if you're using it vertical, make sure your iPhone is centered almost perfectly to get a good charge. And you can use this in horizontal, but I don't think it'll work if you have a larger phone like myself with the iPhone XS Max. What I found when you have it in horizontal, if you're charging your Apple Watch, it can get in the way. So that's something to keep in mind if you're interested in this charger itself. Otherwise, when it comes to charging the Apple Watch, for the most part, it pretty much has the same magnetic force as the charger that comes with the Apple Watch itself. One thing to keep in mind, if you do have a leather band, just be worried that it can somehow pop off the magnetic charge somewhat if you have a stiff band. Just keep that in mind. It would be nice if the charger for the Apple Watch had somewhat of a pocket to keep a good charge in situations with the leather band. It's also maybe an issue for silicone bands, but I have not tested that out yet, so keep that in mind. Now, other than easy setup, I will say I do like the design of the 3-in-1 fast charger. First off, I like the black matte finish. I think it has a really nice look to it, and I think it blends well with pretty much any decor. Now, keep in mind, it only comes in one color, which is black. There's no white option, which I think would be nice since it would go really nice with the current AirPods. Other than a nice color, I think the build is pretty solid. Otherwise, it is kind of light, which does somewhat give you a cheap feel per se. Otherwise, it does have a solid build in my opinion. Now, like I mentioned, it is kind of light, which may be to the fact that it doesn't have as many coils in the wireless charger for the iPhone itself. And that could be the reason, like I mentioned earlier, that you have to get the iPhone centered to connect with the wireless charger for the iPhone itself. Keeping on with the build, it does have air vents at the bottom, which I think is there just to keep things cool in situations where the unit does heat up somewhat. Moving on to the power brick. Now, keep in mind, guys, this does not come with a power brick, but the manufacturer does recommend using a 9-volt power brick, which for the most part, I'm sure everyone has hanging around their home. And this is USB, so the wireless charger itself has a USB-C input, which for the most part has somewhat of a tight fitting, which is okay, but I did notice that the plug did come out slightly from time to time. It didn't stop things from charging. Otherwise, the USB cable that does come with the wireless charger itself is pretty short, and that may be to the fact that, when I understand, the longer the charger, the thicker the cord you need to ensure that you can charge all 3 units at the same time. So that may be the reason for the short cable itself. So let's talk a little bit about the wireless charger. Now, the charger itself has a light at the bottom that can turn either green or blue. And for wireless charging, is recommended to keep the case below 3 millimeters. Don't use metal, and I have noticed with some cases the charger won't keep a constant charge. Now, I noticed this on the Speak and Clear case that we have here, but I didn't have any issues with the Apple leather case with keeping a constant charge. Otherwise, in terms of the Apple Watch keeping a constant charge, I noticed that with the Apple Watch it doesn't keep a constant charge. From time to time it will stop charging and go back to charging, which is something to keep in mind. Also, with the Apple Watch, I did notice that it does get somewhat kind of warm when charging the Apple Watch on this unit. Now, the green LED does indicate that the phone is fully charged, while the blue LED indicates that the phone is charging. So to finish up, the unit itself does cost $30, which I think is a pretty good deal, particularly since the rumors point to the power mat costing above $100. And I'm also thinking, if you do have first gen AirPods, that you will need to buy a special case to charge your AirPods wirelessly. Now, I did lose my AirPod case at one point, and I had to buy another one from Apple, which was about $70. So I'm assuming that if you do need to buy that wireless case, it would be somewhere around that price point. That said, I did find third-party accessory that you can use with the existing AirPod case to charge your current AirPods wirelessly. So keep that in mind if you're looking to save a couple dollars. But that's really going to do it with this review. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to leave the comments below. Just kind of keep in mind the setup is pretty easy. It has a really nice design that fits in nice with everything, and it does not come with a power brick, and the wireless charging is a little bit finicky, but otherwise I think this is a pretty good value for the price that you're getting. Otherwise, if you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to leave the comments below, but I'll talk to you guys in the next one later.